this part, we're gonna finish Nar Shaddaa. I swear. We've already gone off for so long in Nar Shaddaa. I should have finished the last part, actually. But I didn't. It's okay. Anyway, we gotta go rescue Mira. In the Jekk Jekk Tar. The Jekk Jekk Tar. Brave indeed.
Listen to me. Clear your thoughts.
I can't breathe. Trying to stay conscious.
Still you're breathing. Let the trace amounts of air in your lungs hold you. The Force can sustain you. Listen to it. Let it keep you alive until you reach safety.
You've learned a new Force power, Breath Control. It protects you from all poison damage for a limited period of time and costs of Force points.
It is an old technique similar to the healing trance. Some Jedi can hold their breath for hours, even days.
Toxins are inhaled or absorbed through skin. With breath control, select the Force power it needs to keep you alive in the Jekk Jekk Tar. I kind of figured, but thanks for letting me know. Going all in, baby. Yeah. I kick ass with Master Speed. I kind of want to kill everyone here just for that sweet, sweet XP. You thought you can collect the bounty on me? You are sadly mistaken. Slice. It's just that simple. Yeah. Super power attack. No, that's fine. I'll take a air kick to the face, I guess. Other remains. Money is important. Very important indeed. Dark Jedi Master Robe. Alright, I'm gonna head to the next room. What's up? Die. Some of these people were friendly to me, and now they just want to turn in the bounty, huh? I mean, I guess to be fair, they didn't know. but that sucks. I prefer tons of money over friendship. Free XP and I get to loot your stuff. Easy work. Easy work. I don't know why I'm making a big deal over poison. Like, if this place kills you instantly, yeah, you would need breath control. But it doesn't. It just slowly poisons you. Which I can automatically cure myself with heal. Might need those chemicals in the future. Now I gotta fight tons of these Yacht. Sweet. I'm just slicing them one by one. You die, and you die, and you die. It's just that simple. Alright. Time to level up. I actually do need to try to get some treat injury. I have a reason for this. Do not doubt me. Jeez. That was a critical hit if I ever saw one. Slay him. Hey, what's up? You were the warrior I was supposed to talk to, but now, sadly, you die. Not so much for a warrior, though, are you? That sucks. Oh well. I think maybe it's because I usually go to Onderon first. Sometimes I go to Onderon first, sometimes I go to Nar Shaddaa first. And because my awareness wasn't high enough, or I couldn't detect it, it's just fucking weird. Oh, just look up Darth Nihilus, Nihilus. You'll find wallpapers of him. I just realized I don't have breath control. They've been talking for so long, my timer ran out. Anybody got remains? No? Okay. I can kill people. I don't have my speed. I don't know why you're trying to fight a Jedi with your fist, but you want to die that badly, that's fine. Oh, that doesn't surprise me one bit. He's like advertised on the main cover. He's one of the greatest antagonists in this game. So that doesn't surprise me one bit. There's tons of it out there. Speed runs out so quickly. Grenades? I don't need that shit. Finally made it. I mean you no harm. Where is that fucking squid head?
Dana wikizi chazoto gutso. Tanama winos. Sochoranto noch vana sirenento saraka ma van relicanito. Ninam rabanka gonachi drum pabanakares.
Anything else I should know about the private chambers, traps, defenses?
Kawanabota atagwa kankadiwa. Yutaka alwanji umaliba. Tues mahawika si wawanta mogu. Kawanabota atagwa kankadiwa. Yutaka alwanji umaliba. Kavadumpe masuraku popayi botenya. Tachimorota kamsa.
Great. They hate Jedi, even ex-Jedi, more than anything. I did not know that, to be honest.
Dahupo botenya go jucho picha. Gwem tabani sochu. Norotoga proto lalashishi. Jubadosa jibacha.
Well, get to safety, I'll handle your master. Yep, those are these beasts. I can't say their names. Abyss. Oh, that explains why I hate Jedi. This is the maze, and I'm gonna be lost for a bit because I can't get on my map. The hell is this? In my last entry, I tried to navigate the vents beneath me. The docks meet up with Suyin, but the map's showing static and I can't get a fix on my position. The vent doors keep sitting behind me. The gas mask running out of air. There's only a few charges left in my plasma torch. I'm not going to last much longer if I don't find an exit port. And he died. It'd be like that sometimes. I think these are the last mines down here. Not exactly sure. First the map goes static, then I hit a frag charge, tearing my leg to hell. Who placed charges down here? Farah must have set me up, or somebody else is protecting something down here. If I could still walk, I could gather the frag mines, use their beacons to leave a trail out. But there's not much chance of that. Looks like Voga isn't going to get his spice after all. They'll break down into their chemical components in an hour in these fumes. So he was doing a spice deal. That's interesting. How the heck did you get down here? I will never know. about it. The Jedi. I think it's because HanHarr knows. How touching.
Does it, HanHarr? I don't want to kill you, but I will if you don't get out of my way.
So, because I'm light side, I have to have Mira as my party member and temporary character. If I was dark side, I would have been HanHarr. Just a little interesting fact for those who don't know in the audience. But I gotta go through this son of a bitch. She has a rocket launcher, can fire grenades, darts, and rockets from a distance. She also does not trigger mines. That's actually really useful. Nice T-pose. Okay, I can't equip her with a lightsaber, obviously. I want to use guns. I'm gonna try not to level her up too much. I'm hoping to save the leveling up for later with good reason. Okay. I feel like I'm going to die, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Hey, what's up? Okay. If I can get some critical hits in, that would be awesome. There we go. Not bad, not bad. Whoa. Are you talking about that one describing her character that's like an hour long or something? I love that video, actually. dead. Oh, so close. Got him. Alright, so I gotta find a way to get the Jedi in while killing these fucking things. I should be using a sword, but the damage on this blaster is so good. Yeah, I've been meaning to say. I've also watched the follow-up video of that Kreia video of the failure of the Great Jedi. Really interesting stuff. This is why I love this series. It focused more into Star Wars than any of the movies could, at least in my opinion. And I know I talked about this before, but... Alright, I'll deal with those three later. Alright, so... I'm actually going to save these mines for the Abyss... I seriously cannot pronounce their names. Alright, I'm so sorry. I don't want to go into further detail of it until we get to a certain part of the game, but yeah, it's crazy. Okay, how good is she with stealth? It's crap. Good to know. I might have to level her up, but I don't want to. Oh my god, I hate these guys. They're gonna do so much damage. Shit, I did damage to myself. Is there poison? Oh fuck, are you serious? God damn it. Ooh, are you kidding me? I gotta start over, don't I? Oh, I should have saved. Great. God dang it. That was smart. That was smart. When am I ever gonna learn in these games that I need to save? You say, you say this looks familiar with a smirk. I'm afraid. Do I smell a band coming in? Nah, I'm just kidding. Man, this is familiar. Should I go look for the other guy? Yeah, he has a lot of money on him, and I kind of want the experience for disabling these mines. Not just disabling, recovering them, because I could use their chemicals or whatever else I need to use mines for. Blow people up. They are handy, but I think I just recover them for the experience. At least that's what this game does. Yep, we've seen this shit before.
That does it, HanHarr.
Alrighty. Time to equip all the stuff again. Time to beat HanHarr again. I don't know, should I just I feel like I should kill HanHarr with these mines and then set up bigger mines, lots of other mines for the soldiers. At least that's what I'm going to be doing. Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. Honestly, I used to save up these mines for the calf hounds because I was a bit of a pussy bitch. He's not getting affected at all. Or I wonder. Oh, she is not bad demolitions for being like what level? Level 6. I thought it was level 0. My bad. It was actually experience needed on the 0 part. So I'm gonna actually recover. Oh, damn! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, man. Yeah, I see what you're typing over there. You leave me alone, okay? I'm just trying to have a good time. Disclaimer, guys, I am not the brightest or the smartest gamer in the bunch. But it's okay. It's all my fault. I know I messed up. And if we can move on from these mistakes, then I'm good. I don't even care. I don't even care. I mean, I could have rage quit on this game and then cut off the stream because I sucked, but I didn't. I still suck, but but I'm willing to endure it. It's all fun. Oh, you don't have to tell me. Oh, fuck. I hit the button, and I shouldn't have. I should have saved there. I should have saved right there. As I was walking through those tunnels, I was like, huh, I'm gonna save this time. And I just hit the, I hit the button to open the door. I'm like, fuck! I'll be waiting for, this is how you don't play Knights of the Old Republic 2 Grey Raven 15 edition. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna get like famous or anything off of it.
That does it, hon.
I don't have a lot of comments on my videos anyway, and they're gonna say like, oh you suck, you should have fucking saved, fucking scrub. It's all good. Obviously, I cannot save here because I am worried I'm going to die right on the spot. I don't know if that happened last time, but I noticed I didn't use my shield. I don't know why the shield isn't in the usable section. Oh man, you got rid of my shield that easily. Man, he gets through that bitch like easily. Buh. Yeah, I kind of figured that. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm just so used to doing flurry all the time because it gets the job done, you know? You just need to have like high dexterity and like really powerful blaster to do that shit. I'm just gonna do this. Only got one. Fortunately, these Cath Hounds don't do a lot of damage. Sorry, folks. I know this is very entertaining to watch because of my stupidity, but I still plan on finishing Nar Shaddaa in this part. I don't care if this part will take 3 hours. But the beauty about YouTube is I can just put in timestamps and let you know when the long part ends. And you can just skip that shit. Ooh, I hope this works. I love how it got his two buddies on the side, but not the one in the middle, which is what I aimed at. Just a frag, I don't give a shit. Okay, now, I haven't forgotten, guys. First, let me get the items. I know, I'm sorry. I haven't forgotten. Now, I'm going to do it right here. Alright? Everyone's witnessing this? Alright. There it is. I saved it. So after I die, I don't have to be upset about it. Thank you for enduring this shit. Oh, can I recover these? Probably not, but I'm gonna give it a go. Oh, I can't. Dang, 6 is all you need to recover average mines? Interesting. Gotta get that XP. I actually recovered so many mines before I got to Nar Shaddaa. So I shouldn't have too much of a trouble. Alright, so what mine should I be using? I think these are sonic. I honestly can't see what mine it is because the screen is kind of blocking it. I know these are frags, but I can't tell if they're... I think these are little small frags.
Let's leave this right here.
Okay, they're minor frags, so I'm going to be using these since I got like 18 of them.
Let's leave this right here. Let's leave this right here. Let's leave this right here.
You're going to be hearing that for a
Let's
bit.
leave this right here. Let's leave this right here. Let's leave this right here. Let's leave this right here.
Ooh.
leave this right here. Let's leave this right here.
Don't mind me.
Let's leave this
I'm just
right
placing mines right in front of
Let's leave
you.
this right here.
You can't see this shit.
Let's leave this right here. Let's leave this right here.
I actually do need to save up mines for Dantooine. Alright.
Let's leave this right here.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Let's leave this right here. 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 Easy.
And what kind of mine is this?
Let's leave this right here.
It's a stun mine. I don't want that shit. I don't want to take the average mine.
Let's leave this right here.
Mine is this one.
Let's leave this right here.
Oh, these are deadly. Okay, so I'm gonna save those.
Let's leave this right here. 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 Let's leave this right here.
Okay, so if that's the case, I'm out of minor frags, and I don't want to use my average ones. I don't know why I left this mine out. Okay, in this last room, I'm just gonna make a break for it. Wait, I guess it would depend. Okay, there's this one dude. I'm gonna kill this one dude.
Let's leave this right here. Let's leave this right here. Let's leave this right here.
With a couple of
Let's
frags.
leave this right here. Let's leave this right here.
So I want to kill this dude. Okay. It's alright. Okay, still got the shield on. But it's about to break. That's fine. Okay, I was just gonna say why I wasn't. So I know there's a couple more of those soldiers in there, but I'm gonna make a break for that door and then just let Meetra fuck them up. Yeah, there's two. Alright, gonna do it. And yeah, let's go. Alright, now that that's over. Alright. I'm about to fuck some shit up. I love being a Jedi Watchman in this game. Surprise! Workbench. Excellent. My bad, I hit the flourish button. I don't mind spending some spikes to gas a room. Or two. And that one survived. Interesting. There's a workbench. Excellent. Wonder if I can assemble some good stuff. Okay, so if I break down some shit. I don't imagine anyone using a vibroblade for a bit. I need 29 computer use to do that, but that's okay. Need more components. No. The Meetra crystal always stays in there. Okay. So we're good on that shit. Here's what I should do. I need to, I'll make this one purple. I really don't care. Make Beodor, the Jedi Guardian, have these upgrades. It's gonna be purple for now, but my intentional color for the Exile, I was gonna have her have silver. No, color doesn't really matter, but the way I see it is Beodor having blue, Adden having yellow or orange. Oh yeah, I remember that. I believe we had the discussion in the first game when we were making our lightsaber. Am I done? Probably, but I just want to make sure. I want to get some of my the loot. just yet. Because that will trigger a sequence and I cannot go back. I want to make sure I have everything looted before we move on to the next thing. To be honest, the color I would, and some people probably already know this, but I would use silver as my main color for a lightsaber. Obi scratched his head, he's like, what was that? And he just ran towards me. Skill too low. Now let's say neutral people don't exist. If I had to choose a side, I would go with the light side. The dark side's cool and all, but some people are just so insane for power. At least that's what I think. Some Sith don't really care. But it's always about power. Just about to hit master speed for that shit. Jesus Christ. I still can't get over the fact that Master Speed lets me dominate people in one move. Also, if I use Foresight, most of these beasts are dark side. I thought that was really cool. See, I thought so too. And then this game came out. Okay, I think we are done with this area. We can move on. I'm gonna save though. I actually remember this time. A neutral light side. I highly recommend you look up the philosophy of Kreia, or and we'll watch. It is a long video, so feel free to watch whenever, and then watch the video after that follows up to it, called The Failure of the Great Jedi. It's actually a really interesting. Those are really interesting videos. Play Jedi Consular in the Old Republic. I can respect that. Everyone has their own strategies. I would prefer to be like a skill rogue or a warrior type. Yeah, there's a video called The Philosophy of Kreia. I actually love that video. Okay.
Great. I need to get out of here before Visquis executes me.
Time for another wave of enemies. Let's get Kreia into this. And give Beodor... What's this? Oh, that's right, he hasn't leveled up. That's fine. He can now use lightsabers. And give him a couple of force powers. Okay. I find it very odd that they made Beodor a skillful guy, a Jedi Guardian.
Yeah.
PvP. Fucking stun droid. I really don't know shit. What a piece of junk.
What is it?
I hear you.
What is it?
Just say the word.
I gotta level up Kreia. I really don't give a shit about her skills. Give her some attacks. Force Wave and Master Speed. Gotta go rescue Meetra. Oh, you mean, Insanity?
Yeah.
Go in. Battle meditation.
Let us end this.
They call it a rare gift in the first game, and now we can just master it in this game. Genius. Oh god.
I hear you.
Do any one of them have a droid processor? I need one so bad.
Let us end this.
I am dying. Holy shit. And his screen injury is just garbage. Thank you, party. I appreciate it. Are you telling me what to do in my stream? Okay, well, I'll consider what you said. That's actually not a bad idea, actually. I actually just saved. I don't want to save every like 2 seconds though. That's what I'm trying to avoid.
I hear you.
She might not have enough force points for this. But then again, she is a Jedi Consular, so I don't know shit. Is there anyone else I can beat up for free XP? Who else wants some? Nobody? Okay, cool. Let's get the heck out of here. So you're the one who wanted to see me, so what the fuck did you want? You are, after all, a dumb human. Well, I had to get your attention somehow. Do they not know that there aren't many Jedi left? That's why they're not saving people on Nar Shaddaa. Even if there were Jedi, I don't think they would take action for quite some time. I wasn't aware of the situation here in Nar Shaddaa. Yeah, I wasn't really aware of the situation. That is true. So you hired bounty hunters to track me down. Why? That was Goto. Okay. And they don't kill me? They're going after him.
While the Jedi remains on Nar Shaddaa, my eyes shall watch her. Enough.
Leave him alone. Oh, he's dead.
What an amusing
Glad somebody arrived. Saves me the trouble of having to break out of here.
And you are?
Name's Mira. I've been watching you all stumble around this moon for a while, causing trouble. And now you've got Goto's attention, and he's the last person you want to have watching you.
And how did Visquis capture you?
Ugh, I was taken down like an amateur. I've never been inside the Jekk Jekk Tar, but they won't catch me the same way twice. You may have defeated Visquis, but you won't take down Goto so easily. And now he's the one who has your friend.
We need to find Meetra and rescue her.
Well, we can deal with that once we're out of here and someplace safe. Come on, I know one place where they won't find us.
Oh boy, an interesting moment.
Awaken, beast. I have saved your life, beast. That makes it mine. Kneel. Because I need you to hunt, beast. This prey is something you have chased all your life. You are born and bred to it, like no predator before you. No, that you shall not do. You will not bring harm to the exile, and if you do, beast, I shall break you. The screams of your tribe of primitives, the scene of lying blinded with the Huntress's blaster at your skull, I shall make it so that is all you hear and see for the rest of your days. Even your madness will not save you if you bring harm to the exile. Know this. Oh, the life debts of your people, the life debt you have twisted with your hate, I felt it within you. I shall promise you this, beast. Unlike the red-maned Huntress, as long as you are loyal, I shall never show you mercy. No pity. But most of all, I promise you an end to your debt. Hunt her, pursue her, kill her, and ending her life will end your debt to me. The pain will pass. I was able to heal some of the wounds, but the rest must remain. You will need that pain when you travel, and it will give you strength for the hunt to come. I will tell you where you must go. If you survive that place, then she will come to you. But first, I must prepare you for what is to come.
We took out Visquis, but Goto has her. And that means no bounty for me.
Then how do we get her back?
There's no way to get her back. No one knows how to reach Goto except Visquis. And that squid had died in the Jekk Jekk Tar. The only way to reach Goto is if we had a Jedi. But now, he's got your friend. He doesn't have anybody else he wants captured.
How does Goto hide his ship?
He's got a cloaking device. He's the one that arranges the meetings on his ship, and until then, he can't be found. Trust me, if anyone knew how to track his ship, he'd have every bounty hunter and criminal on Nar Shaddaa gunning for it.
Well, there must be some way.
If you were hunting for Goto's yacht, your freighter would be flying blind. Well, unless it was one of Voga the Hutt's cargo ships. Then it would be snapped up by Goto pretty quick.
Voga the Hutt?
Goto's been preying on Vaga's freighters for a while now. It's the reason Vaga's had to haul his bulk up here to Nar Shaddaa from Nal Hutta. Even with all the traffic around Nar Shaddaa, Goto seems to always know which ones are Voga's, and his ship just snaps them up.
How would he know that?
Probably does it by tracking their transponder codes, but no one knows how he's getting them.
So if we got transponder codes, then Goto's ship might come to us.
I guess. You'd need to get the codes first, then retrofit your ship so it had the right transponder signal. Problem is, Voga's shut down the Droid Warehouse until he can find out who's been leaking the codes. You'd have to be a droid to get in there.
Speaking of...
Before I accept this, I must ask this particular droid. I see. There should be no problems then. Credits will be transferred to your account as usual.
You got some money for it, at least.
Let's get you to work. Report to C7E3 for assignment.
Here we go. Shield. Got this. Gonna need this. Do I have the other, I don't think I do. That's okay, though. Hopefully I'll get them in the game.
I am sorry, but only authorized cargo droids are allowed into the warehouse. I cannot permit you to enter due to the sensitive cargo.
I don't know what he's saying, so I'm just gonna say beep deet deet.
No. In fact, I do not have you on my list of Codin's acquisitions. How did you get in here? I see. Well, I have no current use for you. I'll assign you to C6E3. He needs the help to make up for his inferior programming.
Oof.
If you do not wish to comply with these instructions, I can have you given a memory wipe and behavioral reprogramming. Good. Now report to C6E3. You will be assisting him.
I certainly hope that rude C7 unit didn't send you over here. Those more recent models have no etiquette programming whatsoever. I think he should be replaced or shipped down to maintenance to direct droids there. But I cannot seem to convince my masters of the logic of the request. Oh, I wouldn't go that far, despite what others would say. A number designation for a C7 unit means far more than an integer increase.
Alright, well, thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again sometime.
Some droids undergo radical changes with each generation. Each numeric jump in sequence can have wide-ranging changes in functionality and temperament. But then, you are a new model yourself. Now, was there something I could help you with?
God dang it, I will remember to save, okay? I gotta remember to save. Thank you for that advice.
That C7 droid absolutely infuriates me. Needs help to do my job, do I?
Yes.
I would be happy to help you, but as long as that C7 unit is perched at the door, I can't. Well, if the C7 unit were to be disabled, my programming would require me to take over his responsibilities in his absence. Yes, I would be willing to give you access to the next room.
Yes, what is it? You can't be serious. I am not in need of the activation. What are you talking about? How dreadful.
What's all the commotion?
Die.
Oh, I see. Well, that will show him. Obsolete piece of junk indeed.
Yes, yes.
Yes, of course. I'll get that open right away. Just a moment. There.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, look, B4D4
This
and
area is
T1E1.
restricted. Please return to your designated area. Please excuse my companion. He is easily excitable and takes our duty very seriously. In the hopes of avoiding an incident, I ask you to please return to your post. Door? I'm sorry. I don't believe I know what you are referring to. You must be mistaken. There is nothing of the sort. Now please, move along. Lying to you? But that would go against my programming. Please, as I said, you should return to your post.
Love that he still has his lying in there.
Now, T1N1. He is right about your size. Being touchy about it won't change anything. Really, you're much too sensitive about these things. Oh my, this is what I was afraid of. You have made him angry. He's always been excitable, but recently, he's been like this. There was nothing I could do to stop him, and if I tried to leave, he would threaten me. Now I am free, thanks to you.
Okay, so this door is a pain in the dick. And I'm not gonna lie, I actually am gonna look it up because I forgot the combination of that door. So hopefully I'll go back to this video for future reference, but it would be center block counterclockwise number 4. With left block counterclockwise number 2. And rotate right most block clockwise number 5. Yeah, I always forget this door. And I'm not smart, so...
Oh my, you startled me. What are you doing here?
I can do, like, math stuff in the first game, but I can't do this puzzle in the second game. It's so weird.
I monitor the transponder codes of all ships leaving the docks, then transmit departure information for any of Vaga the Hutt's freighters. The information is sent to a remote computer system. Oh, I see. In that case, I will upload the transponder codes to you. And here's the blank transponder card you need. You're welcome. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go back to monitoring the traffic. It is important that relevant departure information is relayed as quickly as possible.
Alright, we finally got the transponder codes. Now we gotta get back to admin. Oh boy.
Who are you? You're not supposed to be here.
Confident statement. You have the list of Voga's launch codes. You will give these to us now, or else we will be forced to take drastic action. Surprised statement. You are foolish to think we will allow you to take that information back to your master. Amused query. I think you will find the odds are somewhat in our favor. Now, will you be giving us the codes, or not? Incredulous statement. Then we will have to take them from you, which I assure you was our preference to begin with.
That's okay. I can just shock all three of you, no problem. Complete skill, ladies and gentlemen. Jasis. Oh my god, do any of you have a droid processor? Oh my fucking god. Yeah, I need a droid processor. Alright, level up. T3 like, no, bitch, I'm out. Na-da-da-da-da. It's the one and only T3M4.
There you are. What kept you? Yeah, I know there's droids in the warehouse. So what? He says he's got the transponder codes to Voga's freighters. One that can be picked up by Goto. We can change the ID signature of the Ebon Hawk and get to Goto's yacht that way. We could go to the repair shop by the landing pad to overhaul the Ebon Hawk's codes. From there, we should make a nice target for Goto.
Count me in.
Yeah, right. You're the one who wanted to sell her to Goto in the first place.
Yeah, and I don't like being cheated. Trust me. Goto's yacht is going to have some pretty heavy defenses. You're going to need all the help you can get.
Alright.
Loka kamaran endoso ran with no chabi. Du rantamana sobu. Tonoranga manakaran. Epo inshawa. Tanabewe. Tandi Groto.
Missed 2 times, we got him the 3rd time.
Uh-oh. We've got insects. Looks like the Gand colony's out in full force.
You know, surprisingly, I haven't gotten dialogue skipped in this part. That always happens, but now it didn't. I don't know what the heck is going on. What do you mean?
The Gand are insects, I think. The whole colony usually hang out in the Jekk Jekk Tar. Looks like they've finally decided to make their move. I guess whatever price is on our head is enough to wake them up. The problem is, there's hundreds of them. Just like the Zug brothers. We're not getting out of here without a fight. You ready?
Yep, let's do this. Still not leveling you up, though. I'm sorry, Mira. I just pray that Adden isn't good in the fight. We'll see what happens. Oh boy, Adden getting his ass whooped. His tree injury is shit. But, on the flip side, at least he can get up. At least I hope he does. And he does. That's what's awesome about Adam. His fucking ability to get the fuck up from being down. You gotta respect that. I don't know why the fuck I am not using T3 shield, because it is unlimited uses and I don't even use it. Jesus Christ. Anybody got any loot? No? Okay. Jesus, Haddon's just getting gangbanged. Unlimited use shield is so insane. Alright, cool. Oh Lord. Fucking reflect, Adam. You're a Jedi. Oh good. Almost everyone is dead. Jesus Christ. Use an advance on this one. Ooh boy, even with the shield, they're still going at it. Oh my gosh.
Time to take you down to size.
Well, at least you switched to a weapon. 'Cause that fucking thing gets through shields good. It's okay, Adam. Just keep dying. It's all good. Fucking shock staff. Piece of shit. Jeez.
I hear you.
Your tree injury needs to go up, son. We still got other enemies we gotta take care of. We're not out of the woods just yet. And that's just great. Jesus, they're even at the entrance too. I forgot about that shit. Oh boy. Oh Lord, have mercy. No, your shock sticks. Leave me alone. This is a good part to save. Because we still have another gauntlet of enemies to go. Probably should have stayed put to regenerate my force points. But it's okay. Yeah, take this pussy. I love the civilians are just walking by like nothing's happening. Oh, what's that? There's people shooting each other? Ah, that's just a normal day in Nar Shaddaa. It's all good. Yeah! Kill people! Again.
Time to even the odds. More where that came from. More where that came from. Time to take you down to size. Just say the word.
Pray to God that I don't die. Charge! I'm dying. I'm stuck. Okay. We made it.
Geraktada cemense bengar rukutoto und juchawataso benkish manensense. Fela dibono ta munikranaktada. Der interunto wakare kwe wapgerebu. Inso telepachan gorsodara nane gra.
I'm sorry? Was someone shooting?
Terewana jun konata dela raguno tuna. Dai rinto kawre kare papanala ranchinga. Terach. Dosane gravalantro kwe wapatera tananchinga radana. Terewana jun konata dela raguno tuna. Dai rinto kawre kare papanala ranch.
Alright. So, obviously we want Kreia. And I'm gonna get Adam to rescue Meetra as well. I just hope this works.
Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Krema Sunkun Ratungala, Chawi Mo Jubu, Moka Kamaran and Doso Ranwi no Chabi, Du Rantamana Sobu, Taranamo Sibu and Dasarans, Krema Sunkun Ratungala, Moka Kamaran and Doso Ranwi no Chabi, Du Rantamana Sobu.
I was expecting someone taller. I hope you are not in too much pain to hear my words and understand them. I am Goto, one of the officials representing a percentage of non-sanctioned trading here in both the YouTube system and Republic space. And I had a question for you. Are you a Jedi?
Yeah, but the problem is I have no ties with the Jedi Order anymore, so yeah.
Indeed. That is unfortunate. Still, perhaps you have some value. I have gone to considerable expense and effort to bring you here. It is because I have a job for you.
You have a strange way of asking for my help.
Yes, but I am not in the habit of asking for things, and you were so difficult to find even after that small incident on Paragus. There is something important to me I need protected. The Republic, it is broken. What happened on Paragus has set in motion events that I can no longer control. Not to be melodramatic, but I fear it has broken the galaxy irrevocably. This has occupied much of my attention, and there seems to be no predictable way to resolve the situation.
So you chased me all over the galaxy to ask me to save it?
In one standard month, the Republic will collapse. Not due to war or secession, but because it lacks the infrastructure to support itself. It is unknown to all but a few, but the Sith won the Jedi Civil War. Even with their supposed victory, the war left the Republic on the brink of collapse. Rather than remain and help solidify the Republic, restore order.
So, how can I help?
There is something moving in the galaxy that lies beyond the ability of my instruments to detect or predict. I believe it to be a legacy of the Sith, but I have been unable to determine the source. Whatever this presence is, it is staging strikes at key figures throughout the Republic, and through some unknown means, it is causing the destruction of worlds. Qatar, a Miraluka world in the Mid-Rim, was one such place. I have reason to suspect there was a gathering of Jedi on that world when it was rendered lifeless. I cannot find any pattern in these attacks, and it is a source of frustration to me. There is some clue, however, that perhaps the Jedi are linked to these attacks, or that the targets are significant in some way I have yet to discover.
I guess it's not that I want to see the Jedi wiped out.
You misunderstand me. I do not wish to stop the Sith any more than I wish to stop the Jedi. It is simply important to me that the infighting amongst these Jedi religious branches be resolved so the galaxy may be put back together. I do not care which one triumphs. I only want the universe to settle down for a while, catch its breath. All these constant crises are getting somewhat repetitive.
Why do you care about the Republic?
You could say I am something of a patriot. Although I was unable to serve during the troubles with the Mandalorians or against the aggressors known as Malak and Revan, I am able and willing to serve now. The problem is I can find no side to choose. Both are hidden from me as they seem to be hiding from each other. Irritating. It is like a Dejaric board where neither player can see the other, nor see all the pieces. It is not a fair game, an equitable game.
Then maybe you should try Bazak.
Bazak bores me. I often suspect my opponent of cheating. I prefer predictable games, such as galactic economics.
I guess I'll do what I can to help, I guess.
Excellent. It really is in your best interests, you know. There is no margin for error when I say that these Sith seek to murder you and all Jedi everywhere. They have been quite deficient. And when they dispose of you, there will be nothing left to stop them, and the galaxy will fall under their influence.
So he's more of a neutral person that wants to restore quote-unquote peace, in a sense. It's really weird, but I understand his intention. Well, I have no problem helping you then if you set me free.
Ah, well, there is where we are at cross purposes. I cannot set you free. You have a tendency to cause dangerous repercussions wherever you go, and I would rather keep those to a minimum. The galaxy really is a fragile place right now. I am a businessman. The Republic needs stability to survive, prosper, and grow. Whether it is led by the Sith or supported by the Jedi is of no consequence to me.
And what is that alarm?
It is the proximity alarm. We are under attack. Somehow your allies have found you. Unexpected. You will remain here under guard. I must see to the defense of my ship.
Announcement.
Jesus
We
Christ.
seek to make Goto aware of our services, allowing us to facilitate communication and terminate hostilities in the galaxy. If that means blowing up planets, slaughtering entire species, or allying ourselves with the Sith,
Yeah, quote-unquote peace.
is the logical choice. Our predecessor would never understand our directives. He was slow, weak, and his vocabulary was prone to static.
That's fine. Pure Pazak.
Yes?
We're gonna need these programs. I think the count was 2. Yeah. Download overload. Kaboom. Oh, it's coming after me. Slay him. Oh my god, are you serious? They have those things on the ship? I hate those repair droids. I was gonna say, why couldn't I target it? But it's okay, it's dead. Okay. So this ship is interesting. You need access codes to access certain things, and you need to upload some stuff from the program library to do shit, such as diagnostic to see what it does, overload, shutdown, and there was some other stuff. I think it was reset and other shit. Unlock containment cells. We won't have to worry about that at all, since we can just get through it with a lightsaber. But it's good to have them just be on the safe side. No, don't attack. Disable that fucker. Grr. No, don't repair it, don't repair it. Okay, thank God. Jesus Christ. I hate those things.
I hear you.
Oh shit. Kreia is dying. Oh, really, Adam? You could have just came over to her and started healing her instead of just standing there like an idiot. Fucking droids.
Everything's stuck. Let me take care of this.
I have no idea how using a lightsaber works, but it does. And I need Kreia to talk to that droid. Son of a bitch. Ugh. least with level up, I can just get her health back. Insanity. Now we got access to the turret system. And where the fuck is Adam? He is all the way over there, but that's okay. Alright, so we unlock the turret system. And let's make it overload or shut down. And now they're shooting droids. We're just gonna let the turrets do all the work.
Say the word.
Or droids, whichever one helps us. I can see through the door. Looks like the droids are winning though. Oh, never mind. Yep, the turrets took care of everything, but that's okay.
I hear you.
They're no match for the Force. I don't see any living things beyond that door. Hooray, the exile is saved. Okay, I love that they're getting leveled up, but Meetra is not. What is the deal with that shit? I know I'm somewhat OP, but come on, guys. Wait, I just realized, why did I upgrade Adam's awareness and stealth? Just do treat injury with that shit.
I hear you.
Alright, we got the power distribution, which is actually very important. I know there's a workbench around here, but the power distribution can only be accessed on the bridge. Oh hey, look, I finally leveled up. I feel better now. I guess I should be an expert in lightsabers, since I am a Jedi, of course, and be an expert in healing. Got the Master Heal. Alright, here's the other set of force fields. There we go. What do you have, my droid friend? The reset button. That's alright. Whoops. I don't know what sound that made on my computer. That is okay. as I'm still streaming, everything should be good. Alright, there's a workbench right there. I imagine my crystal needs to be upgraded. So let's take it out and talk to Kreia.
Yes? That crystal... Let me focus on the crystal for a moment. There. Now it is fully in tune with you again. Is there some...
Alright. It glows dimly. To see how much wisdom it would have given me. But it's alright. We don't need to worry about this area for a bit. Okay. Do love the cargo that they have here, though. The money. Yeah, I know you guys been liking the purple saber, but I'm hoping to get a silver crystal someday. Hopefully. The best color I could say for the exile is definitely silver. And what the fuck is up with the poison traps in this area?
See how far they get now.
You forgot one thing, Goto. I'm a skilled Jedi. And they're deadly, too. Jesus Christ. Ah, damn. My skill is too low. Do I have any, safety harness? Just a safety harness, so I'll equip that. I already got the interface band on. Okay. That's fine. I think there is actually another... I think I could do this to increase my skill. Nope, still too low. God damn it. That's fine. That's okay. Where the belts are there? Actually, this belt is legit. I didn't notice that before. Yes. Thank you, Tech Specialist Belt. Now I can actually get these deadly mines and use them for myself. Mwahaha. Disclaimer, the exile is not evil. Maybe in my next playthrough, or walkthrough, whatever the fuck it's called. I do plan on doing Dark Side again. Or, not again, someday, when I play this game. I know this was discussed before in the previous game, after I beat it, but I do want to play some other games that I have on Steam. The Minefield. I don't know where I got that Tech Specialist belt, but I'm so glad I got it. I completely forgot I had it.
I hear you.
Just
Nope,
say the...
didn't mean to press that. Sorry. Alright. Just gotta wait for my party.
This looks to be a control center of some sort.
I suggest you surrender. Your chances for escaping this vessel are near zero, and your chances of survival are rapidly approaching that number. Your ship and your lives are mine. The only question is how much resources you want me to expend in subduing you.
And yet I keep going anyway, but that's okay. Unlock the minefield, unlock the power, but I know that's restricted to the bridge. Let's overload the mines. And shut down this force field. And watch the fireworks. Well, that did a lot of work for us. I could have just hit with the saber. I don't know why I didn't do that. That's okay. Alright, so I'm going to shut down the mines. But regardless of that, I'm still going to collect them. Because I want them. I want those deadly frag mines. Plus all that XP I get from recovering them. Ooh, that sweet, sweet XP. Probably could have gotten more if I didn't overload the mines, but that's okay. We don't want to be too greedy. We want to be smart. And smart is definitely not my attribute. Lol. It's fine. I meant to open that door anyway. The droid controller, but that's too late. What a nice,
Yes?
gorgeous view of the Ebon Hawk and Nar Shaddaa. Good shit. Not like I have any droids left, but since I destroyed them all, but it's nice to have it, I guess. So shut down the power. Cloaking device disabled, multiple ships on intercept course. Uh-oh.
More visitors. I don't know how many more of these pests I can disintegrate. Ah, what remains of the bounty hunters have found me. Now it is time to cue the detonation sequence.
Donos imaragith, wanarakorachi drumka sa inchobin sasha. Dosimana rachata.
You're welcome to try, Big Eyes.
Taranamo sibu indasarans. Kreia sunkun ratungala. Chawi mo jubu inkosoracha.
Well, we have bounty hunters on our asses now. Again. But I can get through them, no problem.
Time to even the odds. Everyone down!
You are no match for me. I have master speed, motherfuckers. Stab.
Nechana teremota. Tamasuna ramga ma chochane. Anta screen sochi.
Not again.
Kavadumpe masuraku. Popayi botenya. Tachimorota kamsa.
Ladies, what you need is a man who understands the two of you and understands your needs.
Kawanabota tagwa kankadiwa. Taka
No, not really.
Dahupo botenya go jucho picha. Gwen tabani sochu.
I was kind of hoping that mating with scruffy humans might have been the first on that list.
Dahupo botenya go jucho picha. Gwen tabani sochu. Norotoga proto lalashishi.
Run? I didn't run from you two Shuddas last time. And this time, I'm gonna make sure you stay down.
Huh. Interesting conversation we had there.
Focus. More where that came from. More where that came from.
Remember, strike to kill your enemies, not wound. because I can. I can do that. I have the right to do that. It's fine. Bounty hunters over here? Nope. Okay, let's move on. Bunch of pests. Alright, let's get out of here. Kaboom.
I can't believe we just blew up Goto's yacht. That's gonna destabilize crime throughout this whole sector.
Yeah, well, you'll understand if I hold back the tears.
You don't understand. Crime in the YouTube system, it's like the economy. Plus the power vacuum. Even if Voga gets up and running again, the system is gonna be feeling the effects for years to come.
Yeah, well, at least we didn't find that Jedi Master with the weird name. Zez-Kai, whatever it is.
Zez-Kai Ell? Well, that's not true. I already found him. Actually, he found me first. He hired me to watch out for you, keep Goto off your back until he could meet with you. We'll need to head back to Nar Shaddaa, to that safe house off the docks. I said I'd meet up with him there if we ran into any trouble. What do you want now?
If you thought to escape my notice so easily, you would be wrong. As a token of my goodwill, I present to you a gift, this droid. It will serve you well on your journey.
How did you get on my ship?
I'm afraid I do not understand what you mean.
I do not understand a simple question. Tell me more about the droid.
As I indicated, this unit will remain with you and guard you. It will also serve as an effective voice for my orders during your journey.
I'm not going to be using it much, to be honest, but I accept it nonetheless. He has special powers over droids and cannot set off mines, because, duh, he floats. Alright, let's get to Nar Shaddaa.
So, you have returned from exile. Kavar thought you might, if only to wander your old battlegrounds. But I did not think you would come to Nar Shaddaa. Still, you were always a difficult one to read, both when you were tied to the Force, and even more when it was lost to you.
Why did Kavar think I would return?
I do not know. It was a sense he had, and he had served in war, as you had. Perhaps he thought he understood you, or maybe he simply hoped he did. He felt you were the key to understanding the threat we face. The others were not so certain, but so many of them are gone now, as you no doubt know.
But why me?
He sensed some connection between you and many of the worlds touched by war. He thought by traveling to such places, he could achieve understanding.
I have questions.
No doubt. I think the answers will provide us both with some measure of peace. I have kept secrets for far too long.
So what happened to the Jedi?
They have scattered, but there is purpose in their movements. It is both to hunt and draw out our enemies. Somehow, they We are being targeted through the Force, and when Jedi gather, we are vulnerable. So we have chosen places where it is difficult to sense others through the Force, whether on planets dense with life or touched by war. In such places, we may conceal ourselves, gather information without presenting ourselves as targets. It was part of Kavar's plan.
Plan, you say?
Yes, he felt if our enemy cannot detect us, then perhaps they would believe themselves victorious and show themselves. And we knew that the war would be lost if we continued to act as we had. I do not know where they wander now. There are few of us, though. Too few, and I have not heard from them in some time.
I know Atris is on Telos.
Atris? But I had thought she had gone to Qatar with the others.
You sound surprised when I told you that.
Yes, she holds the last of the Jedi teachings. It is good she survived.
Why didn't you go to Qatar?
I had not finished my investigations here, and I did not wish to reveal myself. There was nothing I could do.
Okay.
What I can tell you, I will.
I need to know why you cast me out of the Order.
We told you it was because you followed Revan to war, but you ask because you are not certain of that answer. Nor were we. The day we cast you out, that is the moment I decided to leave the Order, because I do not believe we truly faced the reasons you were exiled, and if we do not examine such truths, then we are already lost. I think it was because we were afraid. It is a difficult thing to live one's life with the Force. To see a vision of what it would be like to be severed from it, it is more frightening than you know.
The Jedi afraid? I never thought they would be, to be honest.
Very well.
So why are you on Nar Shaddaa?
I had thought perhaps that here upon the Smuggler's Moon, I might find some evidence of the threat we faced. The bounties on Jedi and their disappearance. I did not believe the two were connected, but there was a chance. And the strong currents of life here on Nar Shaddaa make perceiving a Force user difficult. I could use it to cloak my movements and watch without being discovered. Very well.
That makes sense, actually. Why did you cut me off from the Force?
Is that what you think? We did no such thing, but it is a technique that has been used as punishment in the past, yes.
Really?
It is a rare sentence, and to my knowledge it has only been done once, at a moment where a Jedi discipline has failed. What caused your loss, I fear, was different. I am not certain I understand it. We did not understand it fully then, and only recently do I feel we may have become enlightened. The other masters may have more knowledge of this, but I do not, and I do not know if they even live. Does it matter? It seems your power has returned. Perhaps the loss was not a loss at all.
Okay.
Very well.
At the end of my trial, you and the other masters said something had happened to me. What was it?
Ah, so the records of your trial were found. Good. Sometimes I think this galaxy would be a better place if there were less Jedi secrets. But I have no answer for you, as much as I would like to give one. We vowed never to speak of it, and although I would not keep promises to Jedi, I keep promises I make to others. And Kavar was a friend. If we were gathered as one, then the promise might be revoked. Until then, I can say nothing.
Well, then that means I'm gonna have to go find the other Jedi and do that shit.
Very well.
What else is there? Do you know anything of Force bonds and how to end them?
Yes, such bonds are a connection that can be formed at moments of crisis, or in the slow understanding that grows between master and apprentice. It is most common between two beings who are sensitive to the Force. It allows the transmission of feelings, of influence. It was something you were gifted with, as I recall, before your fall. You formed such attachments easier than most, even to those who could feel the Force only faintly. Even Vrook could not ignore it, which is saying something.
Is there any way to remove it?
I do not know. A bond between two living beings is not something easily broken. It is not a choice. It is like breaking a feeling, like turning away from the Force. To break a bond, your feelings would have to change, or one of you would have to die. But even then, the bond wouldn't go away. It would simply be empty. a wound.
Okay.
Very well. Yeah, it even...
I was gonna tell him I have developed a bond with another, one lethal to us both.
That is most unusual and unnatural. I have never heard of a bond of such strength.
How would I end it?
There were a few within the Order who knew more than I did of such bonds, but their students were few, lost in the Mandalorian Wars. It was rumored that Revan studied such bonding deeply, both through the Jedi histories and with certain teachers, before he left the Order and went to war.
How would I end it, though?
I do not know. A bond between two living beings is not something easily broken. To break a bond, your feelings would have to change, or one of you would have to die. But even then, the bond wouldn't go away. It would simply be empty. A wound.
Okay. Let me double check real quick.
Very well.
Okay. So that's all I need to know. What happens now?
Now I must take up the role I was ready to cast aside. This threat has finally revealed itself, and we Jedi will need to stand together. I did not speak fully of what I have felt. Staying on Nar Shaddaa, it is an exile of sorts, one that I have chosen. I, too, lost a Padawan on Malachor, not to the battle, but to the alternative, to the teachings that Revan brought from the unknown regions. And I was not the only Jedi Master to watch a student turn on them.
So you blame them?
No, they were not to blame, but many of the Order did so. It was a difficult time, a time of strong emotion. Perhaps the Council, perhaps the Order itself, had grown arrogant in their teachings. It is easy to cast blame, but it is perhaps time the Order accepted responsibility for their teachings and their arrogance, and come to recognize that perhaps we are flawed. Not once did I hear one of the Council claim responsibility for Revan, for Exar Kun, for Ulic, for Malak, or for you. Yet, you were the only one who came back from the wars to face our judgment. And rather than attempting to understand why you did what you did, we punished you instead. Our one chance to see where we had gone wrong, and we cast it aside. And now, that decision has come back to us and may carry with it our destruction. Perhaps there is something wrong in us and our teachings, and though I tried, I could not cause that thought to leave me, so I left the Council. And I was not the only one. That is why many scattered, and why many in the Republic do not trust us, and why we do not trust ourselves. Make no mistake, I am no Jedi. This is the end, you see. After this, there will be nothing, and I think it will be for the best. Do you wish to do battle now? I have nothing more to say.
But Revan redeemed himself. Certainly that must give you some hope.
It provides no comfort at all, for reasons on which I still must keep secret. Suffice to say, redemption was not Revan's choice, and I have never believed those of the Council who attempt to console themselves otherwise for the crime they committed.
That's interesting you say that. Is there anything you can teach me?
But we have spoken enough, I think. And words, I think, dull us both. Let us speak through the Force, through sparring. This Xian form should prove appropriate. Its best use is when you are outnumbered, which I fear suits our predicament perfectly. You will find it easier to deflect blaster fire with this form, and it shall also guard you against critical strikes by your opponents. Perhaps exile has been good to you indeed. It has certainly not dulled your instincts, nor the speed at which you learn. I shall go to Dantooine, to the ruins of the Enclave. If you gather the others, I will meet you there. And thank you, Exile. You're returning. It is good that you are back among us.
Interesting. I did not mean to do that. I want to do force speed. So let's return to the ship.
Unnecessary observation.
Oh, goody.
Targets acquired. Annoying recitation. Let us proceed to facilitate communications. Recitation. And bring about the termination of hostilities.
I have heard the same song and dance over and over. Oh, fuck it.
Failing master.
I finally found the processor. Awesome. We can finally repair the HK unit. Don't mind me, just picking up some grenades, and oh look, more HK-50 droids.
Unnecessary observation. Annoying recitation.
Alright, I've heard it all over and over again. Let's just get this over with. Alright. I think that's the last of them.
Well, check it again. It can't be anything else. Just check the damn connector. I don't trust the diagnostics any more than I trust you. Because I don't like droids. They break. In the head. Well, whatever you call that thing on your head. Yeah, well, if I'm mean to you, it's because I care.
Why are you here?
Because I told her. Told her everything.
Ah, and now you are free?
Yeah, so no more threats, no more of your requests. You and me, we're done.
Did you ever think I truly held you? You're more of a fool than I thought. What truly held you was you, and let me show you why. I once held the galaxy by the throat, as you once held her by the throat and let her die slowly. And your emotion at that point is what you fear. I wielded power like you cannot imagine. Everything I saw was awash with possibilities, spreading outwards, touching everything else. I saw all of that, all that the Force is. And only when it was ripped from me did I truly see it. And I know what lies buried within you, that you hide with your desperate thoughts, your guilt, your lusts. I can unlock that part of you anytime I wish. It is a simple thing, the human mind. Once it feels something strongly, it becomes etched in the memory, the subconscious. Shall I show you? That part of you that hungered to kill Jedi, that took pleasure from it? Or perhaps you will continue to listen to my counsel, and I shall ignore your pathetic attempts at freedom. Now leave me, murderer. I have nothing further to say to one such as you.
God damn, what a savage. Alright, so this is the part where I check if the party is good. First, let's talk about HK-47. We finally installed the processor.
Diagnostic. HK-47 activated. Running checks through primary systems. Assessment. It appears I have suffered considerable damage and dismemberment. I can feel all the cracks in my motivators. And my central control cluster seems to have taken several repeated blaster shots at close range. How crude.
Why were you in our storage hold?
Answer. I do not know, Master. It is curious that I was here, although this place does seem familiar. Extrapolation. Perhaps someone was already in the process of rebuilding me. It may be I was needed for some task.
You okay?
Answer. If by okay you mean the loss of almost all my existing assassination protocols, then no, I am not okay.
Damn.
Furthermore, I seem to have no discretionary control over my vocabulator, causing me to reveal my true function as an assassin droid of unrivaled sophistication.
Any idea what happened to you?
Answer. It seems you would know more than I. My memory centers are experiencing some setbacks. Reflection. Of course, for some reason, that does not alarm me. I suspect I have suffered such repeated memory failures before. Still, the loss of my higher combat and assassination protocols is shameful and degrading.
You're an assassin droid?
Recitation. Yes, as I said, I am an assassin droid. It is my primary function to burn holes through meat bags that you wish removed from the galaxy. Master, oh, how I hate that term.
What, meatbag?
Answer. No, Master. I said it again.
I'm not really his master, and he hates saying that I'm his master. Are you ready to serve me, droid?
Answer. Yes, Master. HK-47 is ready to serve.
Alright. We will deal with HK later. I want to talk to Goto.
Yes. Is there something you have come to offer me?
So, I wanted to talk to you about your operations on Nar Shaddaa.
As anxious as I am to...
Never mind, I need influence. I had questions.
I am willing to indulge...
You wanted me to save the Republic. How is that possible?
There are several factors, all of which affect each other. There is the stabilization of Dantooine, the preservation of the restoration efforts on Telos, the political resolution on Onderon, and the unification of a religious power base in the galaxy, either Jedi or Sith.
Is there anything you can do to help those systems and their people, either with information or resources?
The destruction of my yacht and of all my activities on Nar Shaddaa carry a cost that would take you several lifetimes to pay back. But perhaps the offer of credits will spur you to act quicker, more decisively. I am not unsympathetic to such greed. For every system you stabilize, I will reward you for your efforts.
Now, just for the sake of his influence, I'm just gonna say, if you have the credits, then that's all I needed to hear.
See that you do not disappoint me.
Then what needs to be done so I can get those credits?
There is the stabilization of Dantooine.
Okay, you've already said that. I haven't done any of these yet. You heard right. I got my first dark side points of the game, only to get influence with this guy, so yeah. I'm gonna get those back regardless, so I don't give a shit. And while I'm at it, I'm just gonna do some influence with HK. I'm gonna save just to be on the safe side.
Statement. Master, I must express some degree of concern. As I have studied your actions, looking for potential vulnerabilities to exploit, I have found several.
Vulnerabilities?
Statement. You seem disposed to helping others, not harming them, as I have come to expect and anticipate from organic meat bags across the galaxy.
Well, if you decide to attack me, I will crush you into scrap without a second thought.
Statement. Master, it is nothing personal, but professional pride dictates that I keep a running tally on any potential weaknesses in my masters. And, of course, the weaknesses of any other sentient meatbags, droids, or other targets who are in service to my master.
What, to protect me?
Hypothetical. Master, it is entirely possible that one day you may no longer be my master, and that my new master might get jealous of our prior relationship.
Oh my
God. It has happened before. As a result, I have a responsibility to know your weaknesses should I be required to assassinate you.
Well, you don't have to call me master.
Statement. Oh, I am aware of that, master. I simply use it to give you the illusion of control and obedience. Humans often need such comforts until the end comes.
Interesting. You answer to me, though.
Statement of...
Until the end, he says.
Consolation, master. Everyone dies eventually, and not all of them by my hand. Even droids die when not routinely maintained, sadly enough.
So let's hope I got influence on him. And I did.
Statement. Master, if you could indulge me for a moment, I must express some degree of irritation at your actions. Perhaps my anticipation of working with one who served at Malachor 5 was too high. But you are countering all those expectations.
And how is that?
Statement. Well, all your behavior up to this point suggests either strong atonement or confirmation that the atrocities attributed to you during the war were in fact accidents.
They weren't accidents. I did them on purpose, and I would do them again gladly. And that is honestly the truth. To make sure the Mandalorians don't kill innocents of the Republic.
Answer. Why? Because your actions then and now are related, and I feel I need some context. I confess to being somewhat needy that way.
What do you mean?
Statement. Sometimes, Master, it is difficult for meatbags to step back and gain some perspective on death and its importance in their insignificant lives. Explanation. You see, Master, assassination is such a versatile tool. I have seen the removal of a single target have far-reaching consequences for a nation, world, even a galaxy. The repercussions of even the smallest lives, whether dead or alive, can have profound implications on history. But surely you realize this.
How is that?
Statement. Why your own life, Master? Your single life changed the face of the galaxy, of history itself. Malachor 5 was an impressive act of destruction, but its impact on the lives of others in the galaxy was far more extreme. I mean, Master, you brought about the death of the Mandalorian race. I doubt they realize it yet, but you dealt them a blow from which they will never recover.
Oof.
Statement. Oh, Master, who deserved what and why is of no consequence. It is only killing a target and how it is done that matters.
I'm turning evil.
Query.
Okay, just trying to get some influence on this guy.
What have you brought me? You may...
What capabilities does your droid possess?
It has been assigned to guard and protect you,
they do.
Then its proton core will detonate, turning this ship into space dust. There is no negotiation in this. I will not allow you to interfere with my operations and plans.
What skills does it have, though?
This unit comes with a droid scrambler that you may use against mechanized opponents to randomize their defensive and offensive protocols. Use it, and it will cause droids to wage a civil war in their programming, and they will turn on their allies. Its power source is not limitless, but it is enough. In addition, this unit comes equipped with a portable cloaking generator. It will allow it to enter places undetected in reconnaissance mode.
It can do stealth. Those can all prove an asset. Good to have you standing with us. I mean, floating with us. Ha 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 ha.
How droll. What an amusing Jedi specimen you are.
Alright, so when I was captured by Goto, how were you able to find Goto's yacht? You snuck into Voga's Droid Warehouse to steal the codes. So who was transmitting the codes to Goto's yacht? The droids? Interesting. Alright, let's do the advanced maintenance that I couldn't do before. Alright. Now let's do a combination of computer and repair. Influence failure, you say? Well, we can change that. How did you get here, T3? This is actually an interesting thing to talk about. You were avoiding answering? Why? Let me check your core. I'll be careful, I promise. Just let me check, alright? Alright. Then play the message.
T3, you have been with us since Terrace. Without you, we would never have escaped that place. And for that, I thank you. I'm leaving this message inside you because I have seen glimpses of the future. And the bond that he and I share does not allow him to hide everything from me. More of his memories have returned, and they trouble him. He has remembered something. Something on the edge of the galaxy, and he believes that he must go there to end it. But I am afraid for him. Afraid that he may not return. I need you to be the beacon, T3. If he is lost out there, on the edge of the galaxy, if he finds whatever terrible thing he has seen, then he may not survive. If he doesn't make it back, then I need you to return to the Republic. Find help. If you cannot find me, then seek out other Jedi. The Republic, I can't lose him, even if he believes he is protecting me.
Well, I know exactly who she's talking about. Friend of yours? Why you hiding that stuff from me, T3? I thought we were bros. Who is she talking about? Another missing friend? Why aren't you with him? He couldn't take anyone with him, even the woman in the hologram? And he left you. Oof. F in the chat for T3. But why are you searching for me, though? I'm powerless, defenseless. Someone who knew war and battle and could make the hard choices that had to be made. I am honored. You deleted who originally owned the Ebon Hawk? Why? Surely you have a reason for it. Maybe you had a good reason, or just trying to protect someone. I think T3 was just trying to protect where Revan was going. Alright, +1 wisdom, and part of the reconnection to the Force. Learning a moving meditation to calm the mind. I feel calm, collected. If T3 is wounded and both you and T3 are not in combat, speak to him and to meditate and recover some of your Force points. Interesting. Alright, we've actually max influence T3, so there's nothing more that can be said. I think we need to talk to Mira and then I'll be done.
Oh, hey. Can I ask you something?
What?
Your face. Well, you have this glow. I mean, not a real glow, but it's like you're calm. At peace, but it's more than that. You haven't been chewing on spice, have you?
When one is in touch with the Force, others can feel it.
Oh, well, it shows. It's like you're hooked up to a power coupling. It's weird. I mean, not bad weird, just weird. For a minute there, I thought you and Aden... But it's just the Force.
me and Aden what? Question mark.
You know, hooked up a power coupling. You know?
Whoa there. I guess... I don't know if this is canon. Would the Exile care about Aden? I really don't know. But I'm just going to say I can't allow to form attachments now. We have more important tasks to be doing.
Got it. Just checking.
I was hoping we could talk.
Talk? About what?
Just wanted to get to know you better, that's all.
Why, you trying to be my mother? No thanks. Already had one. Somewhere.
Huh. But what about a friend?
No thanks. I didn't need friends on Nar Shaddaa, and I don't need them now. Go ahead.
Were you raised on Nar Shaddaa?
Look, before we get into a game of Guess the Pazak card, pull back on the throttle. I don't know you that well to start sharing our life stories.
Oh, we'll get there. Why don't you kill your targets?
I've killed people before, but not if I don't have to.
Because all life is connected and Malachor proved it. You know what loss of family means, even to your targets. And yes, she was affected by Malachor 5.
Oh, do I? Is that it? How you could ever possibly hope to understand is beyond me. Jedi don't have family. I know what happened at Malachor 5, and I know the Jedi didn't care about life there.
I've never stopped trying to protect others, even at Malachor.
Get away from me. The next time you come and ask me a question, I swear I'll shoot you in the head and dump you out the airlock.
Don't really mean that.
What do you want now?
I wanted to apologize.
Whatever, don't worry about it. It's just a sore subject with me.
Still, sorry for your loss of your family and Malachor 5.
Yeah, well, they're dead. That's how that story ends. But not everybody's story has to end with losing their family or their loved ones. And not all the bounty hunting I do is for criminals or killers.
What do you mean?
There's a lot of lost people out there. Scattered ever since the Mandalorian Wars. And sometimes, it's like you can almost hear them. Like an echo, calling out for each other. And maybe, just maybe by finding them, I can start putting the galaxy back together.
Yep. Such kindness, great things may come.
Maybe. We'll see. I don't even know why I'm telling you this. But you're not getting anything else out of me.
Sure, fair enough.
Yeah, something wrong? Talk. Alright.
You seem restless.
It's all this traveling. Being trapped in the ship. Everything's Everything's just too quiet.
Too quiet?
I'd rather be doing something. Somewhere with people, activity, some life.
Like Nar Shaddaa?
Yeah. It's been a while since I've been off planet. Guess I got used to it.
How so?
Well, Nar Shaddaa may be one of the biggest cesspits in the galaxy, but it's got a life to it. Activity. Aliens, people, refugees. It's like noise, but relaxing. Like the hum of a hyperdrive.
Kreia showed me how to listen to Nar Shaddaa once, how all life there is connected, is bound to each other.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't go that far.
I actually
something wrong?
To,
I'd rather we... Yeah. Well, it's got a lot...
It's an interesting way of putting it. It's true.
Yeah? Yeah, right. No thing. Yeah, something wrong?
Alright, so... Were you raised on Nar Shaddaa? I've asked this before, but are you willing to open up?
Yeah, more or less. I wasn't born there, I just ended up there.
What happened to your family?
Well, the war happened. The first one, against the Mandalorians. Had family right up until the end. It's not really a new story, you hear it all over the galaxy. It's what happens after the wars are over that you don't hear much about.
They died in the final battle?
I think so. After Revan crushed the Mandalorians, planets throughout the Republic were flooded with refugees. I was just one of the others. Me? I got passage to Nar Shaddaa. From there, not much you can do, so I became a bounty hunter.
Interesting.
Take a guess, Jedi. Only 2 groups of people would have lost family at Malachor. And Jedi don't have families.
You're a Mandalorian?
As much as any slave becomes a Mandalorian. They took prisoners on every world they conquered to bolster their ranks. And they took a lot of worlds.
A slave.
When I was young, yeah. They mostly used me to carry ammo packs and munitions. Toward the end of the war, they needed everyone they could get. They taught me to fight, to hunt, to survive. I was part of their squad, even when I was young. Everyone served as part of the unit, and I felt like I had a place there. After Malachor, it really didn't matter anymore. The Mandalorians lost. Bad. But you know that.
Yeah, I regret the loss of life at Malachor, but there was no choice.
Yeah, I know. I saw the worlds they left behind them during the war. That kind of stays with you, I haven't forgotten it. What happened at Malachor, they probably deserved it.
You don't sound too happy about it.
Should I be? Maybe I should ask you if you're happy about all the Jedi who died on Malachor 5. Maybe it felt like you lost family there, but I doubt it.
Well, they had to be stopped regardless.
Yeah, I know. I saw the worlds they left behind them during the war. That kind of stays with you, I haven't forgotten it. What happened at Malachor, they probably deserved it. Yeah, something wrong. Alright.
Tell me about that Wookiee companion with you, HanHarr.
HanHarr's only a bounty hunter because that's the closest word for what he does. He's not out for credits. It's more vicious than that, and it runs a lot deeper. It's like he's out to make the whole galaxy suffer. Every living thing in it. He wants to break them, ruin them. And when they can't suffer anymore, he wants them dead.
So what happened?
I didn't kill him once. Biggest mistake ever.
What do you mean?
Do you really want to hear this?
Yeah.
Well, HanHarr and me go way back, in the worst possible way. He's from some forest planet on the Outer Rim where Zerka had set up one of their slaving operations.
For those of you who don't know at home, it's the planet Kashyyyk.
I don't remember the name. Something with too many K's and Y's. Sounds like you're gargling Ronto spit when you say it.
How does she not know what Wookiees are? That's interesting. Do you know what species he is?
No idea. He's just HanHarr. I hope there aren't any more like him. I get the impression he's not a good representative of his people, though. He's the equivalent of a mad calf hound among Rontos. Some of Voga the Hutt's men said HanHarr killed his own tribe, but those two crud thugs lie every time they open their mouths, so who knows?
I don't believe it. But he was a slave?
Well, not for long. Once off-planet, HanHarr escaped from the Zerka slavers, then killed them all.
So why was he wearing those cuffs on his wrist?
I don't know. I always thought he just liked using them as weapons.
Well, it's good he broke free, but then again, HanHarr's a madman, man. It's like mad Wookiee.
Well, before you get too proud of him, HanHarr figured Zerka had the right idea. I don't think he understood the concept of slavery before, at least on the scale that Zerka practiced it. But now he did. You ever hear of Dursan 3, or the ID cluster colonies?
Weren't they destroyed? I suddenly know that now.
Right. That's because HanHarr happened. He makes what happened to his homeworld look like an exercise in community building. He's not a bounty hunter. He's a slaver. A predator. It's like he's out to enslave or kill every human in the galaxy, like he's trying to settle some huge score or debt. I don't get it, but he's dangerous.
He has lots of hate in him.
Anyone who paid credits. And sometimes, he just hunted humans for sport. The ones who survived, he sold to the exchange, to the Hutts, to anyone who'd buy bodies. Living or dead. He and Voga used to do big credit transactions. That Hutt really liked the look of unwrinkled humans for some reason. Didn't make him too popular with the other Hutts, let me tell you.
How do you factor in, though?
I was prey. And not only did I escape, but I saved his life while doing it. He's been hunting me ever since.
So he wants to capture you.
I don't pretend to understand it, but among his people, they have these codes of honor. But somewhere along the line, HanHarr's got twisted. His people form these things called life debts. If you save the life of one of them, they pledge themselves to you.
That doesn't sound so bad.
Well, with HanHarr, he can't escape that life debt. It's bred into him. But he hates every other living thing in the galaxy, so pledging himself to someone else, especially a human, was unbearable. So when I saved his life, it was the worst thing I could do. It was like slavery all over again. But it was in his head. It was like it pushed him over the edge. A life debt to HanHarr is a death sentence. He'll hunt you until you're dead. When I saved his life, it meant he had to kill me. And so he kept chasing me in hopes I would die. I think the fact I showed him mercy after hating humans for so long, that was something he couldn't stand.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, tell me about it. Like I said, I get the impression a life debt's supposed to be a gift. But to HanHarr, it's more like a curse to both people involved.
Any regrets that he's gone?
Oh, I'm glad he's gone. It's like a weight off my shoulders. I don't have to keep watching my back every minute, wondering when he's going to show up. And he always did. It's like he always knew where I was.
He's a hunter, man. What if he's still alive, though?
Trust me, if he was still alive, he'd be chasing us even now, waiting to ambush us when we least expect it. And he always shows up at the worst possible time. He was one of the best bounty hunters on Nar Shaddaa. HanHarr never gives up on his prey. Or his life debts. He's a hunter. He's a natural predator.
Yep. So how'd you save his life?
Well, as happens on Nar Shaddaa, I made someone mad. Mad enough for them to send HanHarr after me. Turns out they were even able to get him cheap. He'd heard about me and wanted to hunt me down, for sport. He didn't think I'd be much of a challenge.
But you proved him wrong.
Well, he tried to box me down in vents beneath the Nar Shaddaa docks, and he'd set one too many proximity mines to cover the escape routes.
Why use mines?
I think he'd hoped to drive me into the mines and then let them do the work. Or that I'd be too scared to try and walk through them. Thing is, I knew HanHarr's supplier, and the trigger signatures for the mines. It was pretty easy to broadcast a signal to blind their sensor receptors for a minute or two. I figured that would buy me enough time to move through them and get away.
Well, that explains how she can get through mines. Sending out a jamming signal for proximity mines isn't a simple trick.
No, it isn't. I spent most of my childhood hauling mines and munitions. Got to know my way around them. If I hadn't, I wouldn't be here right now.
Alright, so what happened next?
Like I said, I disarmed the trigger fuses for enough of the mines to get by, temporarily. And HanHarr was pretty fast on my trail. I just made it to safety when he hit the first one. The blast leveled the entire ventilation section, and HanHarr was caught right in the middle, and he survived. Barely. He was crawling around, blinded from the flash and the plasma burns. And it happened so fast. All the blood had been scabbed and crusted from the flash. I had the drop on him, and even blind, he knew it. He could still hear me. My ears were ringing from the blast, but I could hear him. I think he was begging me to let him live. His voice, it wasn't a roar, more like an echo of it. I suppose I should have killed him, but I couldn't do it. He was in pain, and he was helpless. So I dragged him out of there enough to get him to safety, and he kept hunting me ever since. He said he'd pursue me to the edge of the galaxy. No matter where I ran, he would find me and break me, that I would always be prey. Maybe. I've thought about that moment. A lot. Wondered if I would do things differently if I had another chance.
Interesting.
Yeah, something wrong?
Alright, so... there's something we can do if we have high enough influence.
Well, it's gotta... Yeah.
Maybe I'll show her Nar Shaddaa.
Maybe one day? I'll let you.
Cool, let's do it right now.
Alright, but I doubt you're gonna show me anything I don't already know. And when you show me, don't act like a tourist. It attracts predators.
Alright. I'm gonna do that real quick, and then we'll call it a part. And we're only missing one party member left, and I know exactly who it is.
What's wrong? Why are you stopping?
Stand here and listen.
I've been out here hundreds of times. There's nothing special about it.
You can feel the Force here.
No, I don't believe in the Force. It's Jedi tricks, sleight of hand.
It's what you do, and I can prove it.
This I'd like to see. It's not gonna hurt, is it?
Nope. That's a weird way to close your eyes. Okay. Feel the currents here on Nar Shaddaa, the ebb of life. A simple kindness can be given to another.
Feel the currents here on Nar Shaddaa, the ebb of life. A simple kindness can be given to another. This is the Force, and all our choices, from the greatest to the smallest, affect each other, and the echoes travel.
Awaken.
I can feel this planet. I can't shut it out. It's louder now, it hurts. All these people.
You can learn to shut it out. Those are Jedi techniques for calming the mind. And I can train you to become something greater and to protect others.
That's what I want. I'm sure of it more than anything.
I want to become like you. I want to be strong. I don't want to be afraid or alone anymore. I want to keep running and looking and never feel like I'm finding what I'm looking for. I am tired of being hunted.
When the galaxy takes something from me, I want the power to let go. And I want the power to heal the echo when it's gone.
One can live their whole life with such echoes, but I can teach you to accept them.
That sounds all right, from where I'm standing.
She's now a Jedi Sentinel.
Ready?
Now I can level her up. She don't really have a lot of strength, though. That sucks. Alright. Got 4 more levels, so I'll make this quick. I just wish I had more lightsabers so I can give them to the Jedi that I have just trained, you know? But it's fine. It's fine. I don't even care. Alrighty. Let's go back to the ship, save, and call it apart. I'm going to miss Nar Shaddaa. Honestly, it's my favorite place in this game.
What do you mean, Pazak? What, again? This is Ronto Scrag. What house rule says I have to go first? Yeah, well, I'm still not convinced you aren't cheating.
Warning, if you draw another +/-1 card, I will enact assassination protocols.
This droid is cleaning me out.
What are you playing?
Pazak. Well, I'm playing. It's cheating.
Cheating.
Whatever, cheater.
Deal me in. I'm gonna play for the fuck of it. Ha! Easy.
HK-47. I did not realize that you still existed, especially now that the other generations are activated.
Query, what is it you wish, Fat One?
I
Fat
see
One.
that your recent reassembly has not affected your behavior core, nor your attitude.
Statement. If I require a similar diagnostic in the future, I shall seek out the Iridonian.
Oh, I do not think so. There is much work that needs to be done first.
Query, have we had the misfortune to meet before? I believe I would have remembered one as large as you.
Oh, yes, we have met. And I have not finished with you yet.
Statement. My memory core has suffered some damage. Statement. Yet somehow, a gap in my circuits makes me feel as if I should remember you. Statement. This is all the more important since during my routine inspection of all potential escape routes from this vessel, I made an interesting discovery. Observation. The navicomputer is voice-locked. As a consequence, you are now responsible for course corrections and astrogation. Statement. That is indeed a great burden. It also raises many questions. Query. Why would someone lock the navicomputer? Answer. Presumably to hide where one has been.
Yep.
Statement. I believe you've been somewhere. Somewhere you wish to keep hidden.
Damn, T3. God damn. Alright, let's save here and call it a part. Thank you guys for joining me once again. I'll see you next time for another part. Peace.